So hi guys, welcome back to Tata IPL 2026. It's a double header day once again. The Lucknow Super Giants picking up their first win in this year's IPL edition by defeating the Sunrisers Hyderabad in Hyderabad, and they've done it back to back. They won it last year as well in Hyderabad. They won it this year as well. The Rishabh Pant Classic winning it for LSG, and now Royal Challengers Bengaluru taking on the Chennai Super Kings at the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bengaluru. CSK have lost both their matches before this, so they are still winless. CSK. RCB have played only one match and they have won that match against Sunrisers Hyderabad. Second match for RCB, third match for CSK. CSK winning the toss, electing to bowl first. First ball of the match, Khalil Ahmed bowling to Phil Salt, and that's a full delivery. Salt drives it down the ground to mid-on. Dot ball to start. Phil Salt and Virat Kohli opening the batting for RCB, and Khalil Ahmed opening the bowling for the Chennai Super Kings. CSK's bowling has been very problematic in the last couple of matches, unable to defend 210 in their own home ground in Chepauk, and unable to bat well against the Rajasthan Royals in Guwahati. So for CSK, it's either the batting has not clicked or the bowling has not clicked. It has been problematic. Second ball of the over coming up. Oh, that beats the outside edge. An outswinger there from Khalil Ahmed, another dot ball. So good toss to win for the Chennai Super Kings, finally winning the toss and electing to bowl first. But if RCB scores above 200, does Chennai Super Kings have the capability to chase it down? That is the biggest question. I think they have the capability, but it will be a challenge, of course, because CSK's batting also has shown vulnerability in this tournament in Guwahati. That's full, he goes over the top. Salt gets it over point, and that'll be the first boundary, will it? Oh, good fielding actually. At the point, the ball slowed down in the outfield, and Phil Salt gets off the mark with a couple of runs. In fact, 3 runs completed by Phil Salt. He got it over the top there. It was a full delivery from Khalil Ahmed, but well fielded by Matt Henry at deep point. Virat Kohli is back on strike. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Fourth ball of the over coming up. It's a big rivalry this between these two teams. That's driven again towards covers. Look, Kohli looking for the single, sent back. And overthrows. No, there isn't any overthrows. So another dot ball from Khalil Ahmed. Could this be the day when CSK can pick up their first win? They've lost a home match, they've lost an away match. And even here at Chinnaswamy, Chennai Super Kings don't have a good record. They lost in 2024 in a must-win match and missed out on the playoffs. And even last year, they lost while chasing at this venue. So I don't think RCB will not mind batting first, because CSK have struggled while chasing at this particular venue. Oh, that's in the air from Kohli. Mid-on, running backwards, can't get there. Just clears that fielder at mid-on. And Kohli will get off the mark with a couple of runs as well. So both these batters riding their luck straight away. It's been a long break for RCB actually. March 28th, they played the season opener against Sunrisers Hyderabad. After that, it's been a 1-week break actually for the Royal Challengers Bengaluru. So sometimes these breaks can refresh you, or it can make you rusty as well. You need to be careful with that. One more delivery left in this over. The last ball of the over coming up. Oh, goes for the drive again, beats the outside edge. Another outswinger. And another dot ball to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over, and RCB are 5 without loss after 1 over. So Matt Henry is the new bowler into the attack for the Chennai Super Kings. Going to be bowling the second over of this innings. Phil Salt is on strike. And that's on a good length, guided towards point, looking for the single, can't get it. Oh, misfield. Misfield allows Salt to pick up the single. That shouldn't have been a single. But in the end, the single conceded. Second ball of the over coming up. Virat Kohli back on strike. And it's driven again towards point. Oh, another misfield. What is happening here? And Kohli wants the second. There's no second run available. Just a single for Virat Kohli. The third ball of the over coming up. Phil Salt is back on strike. Oh, he goes over the top. He sliced it. It's towards deep point again. And Salt picks up another single. So straight away, both these batters not timing the ball properly, riding their luck. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Fourth ball of the over coming up. That shot is pulled away by Kohli. That should be the first boundary. Is it? Oh, good fielding again. Brilliant fielding. Noor Ahmed in the deep. Saved another boundary there. Another couple of runs. So still no boundaries in this innings. Brilliant fielding. CSK throwing themselves around in the field. Good to watch. Two more deliveries left in this over. 5 runs from this over so far. Comes down the wicket again, inside half of the bat, down the ground to mid-on for another single. They're not able to time the ball properly here, both these RCB batters. It's a good start from the Chennai Super Kings bowlers. Bowling was an area of concern for them. They have started well, both Khalil Ahmed and Matt Henry. This time smashed down the ground but straight to mid-off. Good fielding again. Another dot ball to finish the over. Excellent over from Matt Henry. 6 runs came from that over. And RCB are 11 without loss after 2 overs. So CSK, very important toss to win, and this tournament has favoured the teams winning the toss, barring one occasion. Yesterday, Rajasthan Royals defeated the Gujarat Titans, but Rajasthan Royals won the toss there as well. Won the toss, elected to bat first. So again, the team winning the toss won the match. I think the only match in which the team winning the toss didn't win the match was KKR versus SRH in Eden Gardens, where SRH defended the total. Khalil Ahmed continuing into a second over. That's pulled away again by Kohli towards mid-wicket and picks up another single to start the over. RCB, the defending champions, of course, still no boundaries in this innings. This time driven in the air again towards the point. And Phil Salt picks up another single. So third ball of the over coming up. Oh, Kohli goes high up in the air. No timing at all. Fielder settling underneath it. Oh, puts it down. Oh, goodness. Shivam Dube. Shivam Dube putting it down. He got underneath it. Should have taken it. Now, how costly is that going to prove? Virat Kohli could have been the biggest wicket possible early on for the Chennai Super Kings, but it's gone to ground. And another couple of runs for Virat Kohli. But RCB here have started very, very rustily. They have no timing at all from both these batters. But Shivam Dube, I don't know how he could drop that kind of a lollipop. Fourth ball of the over coming up. Oh, he goes big again. Uphill for LBW. Umpire says not out. He will take one leg byes, I think. So one leg byes it is. Phil Salt is back on strike. Unbelievable how Shivam Dube put it down. That simple catch should have been taken. That's driven down the ground again towards mid-off. Directed would be close. Oh, missed the stumps. Missed the stumps and Salt picks up another single. Both these batters riding their luck here. The last ball of the over coming up. 6 runs have come from this over. The last ball of the over coming up. Swings and misses. There's another dot ball to finish the over. It's a good start here from the Chennai Super Kings bowlers. Just 6 runs came from that over. And RCB are 17 without loss after 3 overs. So Matt Henry now into his second over. And Salt goes big. He's only got it high though. Has he got enough? One bounce, a ball stopping in the outfield. Still no boundaries, just a single for Phil Salt. Ball is stopping in the outfield. Can't believe it. second ball of the over coming up. Both these batters still haven't found their timing. Goes big again. It's a no-look shot. He's got that one. That's all the way for 6. They have been trying for this for quite a long time. And finally, Kohli got the timing. The first 6 of this innings. And it comes on the bat of none other than the king himself. So third ball of the over coming up. Goes again down the ground, straight down the ground. They will push for 2. And they will get 2. Another couple of runs for Virat Kohli. Three more deliveries left in this over. Down the track again, pulled away towards deep square leg. Good fielding at deep square leg, and Virat Kohli picks up another couple of runs. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Down the track, driven straight, beautiful from Virat Kohli. Straight down the ground for 4. So first boundary of this innings as well, both coming in this over. 6 and a 4, 15 runs from this over, still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over coming up. That's flicked away by Kohli towards mid-wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. 16 runs came from that over from Matt Henry, and RCB are 33 without loss after 4 overs. So if you look at the changes made by both the teams, Devdutt Padikkal has come into the playing 11 for RCB in place of Suyash Sharma. Maybe Suyash Sharma will be the impact player. And Jimmy Overton has come into the playing 11 for the Chennai Super Kings in place of Karthik Sharma. And I think that is a good move because they had benched Jimmy Overton in the previous game. I don't know why they did that. It's cost them big time. And I think Akil Hussain might be the impact player today for the Chennai Super Kings if required. He can also bowl some left arm off spin. So that should be the way to go for the Chennai Super Kings. As Anshul Kamboj is the new bowler into the attack. Starts with a dot ball. So Virat Kohli 24 from 16 balls with 1 boundary and 1 6. Struggling to get going actually. The second ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's swung away by Kohli over mid-wicket. 1 bounce, 2 bounces and into the boundary for 4. That's the Virat Kohli we know. Picked the length up beautifully and picks up his second boundary in this innings. So Virat Kohli now getting into his own. Third ball of the over coming up. Down the track, it goes straight up in the air. Now this should be taken. Fielder running backwards at mid-wicket. Long on coming underneath. It takes the catch. It's Shivam Dube again. Shivam Dube again. This time he takes the catch. And the first wicket goes down for RCB. And you cannot get a bigger wicket than this. Virat Kohli is on his way. Anshul Kamboj strikes as he does many a time. He's the only one taking wickets for CSK. Every time they need a wicket, call in Anshul Kamboj. He picks up the wicket. And a decent knock from Virat Kohli comes to an end. No heroics from him today. Good catch by the fielder running in at long on. So Shivam Dube making up for the previous drop catch. Taking the catch this time around. And RCB losing their first wicket. Virat Kohli out after scoring 28 from 18 balls. And RCB are 37 for 1 after 4.3 overs. So an early wicket for the Chennai Super Kings. They have bowled really well till now actually. Surprisingly, both Kohli and Phil Salt not able to find their timing at all. Kohli got a lifeline but has been dismissed eventually. Devdutt Padikkal coming in at number 3 played an outstanding knock in the previous game against the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Scored a quick half century. Can he do something similar once again? Fourth ball of the over coming up from Anshul Kamboj. Oh, inside edge onto the pads. And Padikkal will get off the mark with a single. So Phil Salt is back on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Look at the elation after getting the wicket of Virat Kohli there. The CSK desperate for a win, losing both their opening matches. Oh, that's edged and just past Samson, and that'll run away for 4. Just past Sanju Samson. And Phil Salt finally picks up his first boundary in this innings. A very, very lucky boundary, but he'll take it. One more delivery left in this over. Even Phil Salt hasn't found his timing. That's cut away again towards covers. Salt picks up another single to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Virat Kohli. Now RCB are 43 for 1 after 5 overs. So Khalil Ahmed is back into the attack for the Chennai Super Kings. And RCB, they need some momentum here. They've lost the early wicket of Virat Kohli. Phil Salt is on strike. Here's Khalil Ahmed over the wicket. And Salt moves across his stumps, helps it on its way towards deep square leg. They might push for 2 here. They will get 2. Another couple of runs for Phil Salt. So second ball of the over coming up. Khalil Ahmed has dismissed Phil Salt twice in the IPL before this. Let's cut away again, straight to covers. Another dot ball from Khalil Ahmed. This time Salt hits it down the ground again towards mid-on and picks up another single. Three more deliveries left in this over. Padikkal is back on strike. Oh, Padikkal goes for the drive. Misses it completely. Another dot ball from Khalil Ahmed. Two more deliveries left in this over. This time it's cut away again by Padikkal towards deep point. Picks up another single. Excellent over this. Just 4 runs coming from this over. Still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over coming up. And it's pulled away leg side. That'll be 4. That's smashed away by Salt. Once again back of the length from Khalil Ahmed. Beautifully put away by Salt. Ends the over with a boundary. 8 runs came from that over from Khalil Ahmed. And the 50 comes up for RCB. RCB are 51 for 1 after 6 overs after the power play. So Anshul Kamboj continuing. That's driven away again by Padikkal towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. Oh, looking for the second, can't get it. Miscommunication almost. That's just a single for Padikkal. The second ball of the over coming up. Salt is back on strike. Oh, that's a short ball, too short. Salt sways out of it. It's given us a wide actually because it was too high. The Kambo just to reload that one again. The second ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's driven away but straight to the field, red covers. Another dot ball from Kamboj. Four more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's pulled away by Salt. That's all the way. That's all the way for 6 over square leg. He got that length that he was looking for and has pulled it straight into the crowd. Get value for your shots at this venue. And Salt picks up his first 6 in this innings. So still going at 9.08 here RCB. Can they get to 210, 220? That's driven away again towards covers. Oh, misfield! Misfield. CSK's fielding has been the concern today. Again allowing another couple of runs probably. Another misfield. There's already been a drop catch of Virat Kohli. Now the ground fielding. Very poor stuff from CSK here. Cannot allow all these extra runs. Particularly when you are looking to win a match here. So fifth ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's pulled again. 1 bounce and 4 towards deep mid wicket. It was hit flatter this time from Salt. And it's raced away to the boundary towards deep mid wicket. There's a good over this for RCB. Finally, Phil Salt getting into his full groove. The last ball of the over coming up. It's driven away towards deep point and Salt picks up another single to finish the over. 15 runs came from that over from Anshul Kamboj. And RCB are 66 for 1 after 7 overs. So there's a bowling change now. Noor Ahmed is the new bowler into the attack for Chennai Super Kings. Still hasn't picked up a wicket in this tournament so far. No, very, very surprising to see a bowler like Noor Ahmed unable to take wickets. He was so good last season, but not a good start this year. Phil Salt is on strike. Oh, tossed up, goes for a big shot. Oh, Salt is on the ground. What happened there? What happened there? Is he all right? I think he is. He's looking for the sweep, I think. The ball didn't go anywhere. It landed only on the pitch. Salt fell onto the ground. The second ball of the over coming up. Quicker delivery, cut away by Salt towards point and picks up another single. Rajat Patidar is back on strike. Another quicker delivery and Patidar hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Salt is back on strike. Noor Ahmed needs to break this partnership here. Partnership of 31 from 18 balls. Oh, he goes for a slug sweep. He's got that. That's all the way for 6. He's taking on Noor Ahmed there, Phil Salt, and succeeds in doing so. Another massive 6 from Salt. And now RCB getting a move on here in this innings. This time another quicker ball. Salt hits it towards deep point and picks up another single. Nine runs have come from this over. Still one ball left. Phil Salt moves to 41 from just 24 balls. Last ball of the over coming up. Another quicker ball flicked away again by Patidar towards deep square leg and picks up another single to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over from Noor Ahmed. And RCB are 76 for 1 after 8 overs, and it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and there's a bowling change here for the Chennai Super Kings. Jimmy Overton is the new bowler into the attack for CSK. Rajat Patidar is on strike. Rajat Patidar, Jitesh Sharma and Tim David will come in after this. That shot pulled away by Patidar towards deep square leg and picks up another single. Another single to start the over. Chennai Super Kings haven't defeated RCB since the opening match in IPL 2024 at Chepauk. That was the last time Chennai Super Kings defeated RCB in an IPL match. Phil Salt is back on strike. This time full again, driven. Oh, good fielding at mid-off. So we have seen some misfields from CSK, dropped catches, but now a good effort at mid-off and Salt picks up another couple of runs. They need to get about 200, that is for sure. As CSK have the capability of chasing above 200. Well, they came close last year. Target was above 210. Almost, CSK almost chased it down. So it's not impossible, and at this venue it assists the chasing teams. Toss plays an important role. Just cut away again by Salt towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. So Rajat Patidar is back on strike. Patidar goes over covers. But again, a very slow outfield. So the ball doesn't reach the boundary. They'll pick up 2. Another couple of runs for Rajat Patidar. Two more deliveries left in this over. 6 runs coming from this over so far. It's that kind of a venue where even if you play normally, you will score about 200, I think. Oh, that's flicked away. It's over fine leg, and that will be 1 bounce and 4. Beautifully helped on its way there by Patidar. It was throwing onto the pads from Overton, and all Patidar did was just get bad on it. Picks up another boundary here. The last ball of the over coming up. There he goes again. Down towards the point. Noor Ahmed does well. Patidar picks up another single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over from Jimmy Overton. And RCB are 87 for 1 after 9 overs. So Noor Ahmed continuing into his second over. Rajat Patidar will be on strike. This time Padikkal drives it towards cover, strike the stumps. Oh, was looking for the single there. Hit it straight to the fielder at covers. Single not available. Another dot ball to start the over. This time again driven towards covers. He gave himself room. Straight to the fielder again. Another dot ball. Noor Ahmed building the pressure here. Much better bowling today compared to the match against Punjab Kings. Is there something in it for the bowlers? 50 partnership comes up between these two batters. Partnership of 50 from 29 balls between Phil Salt and Devdutt Padikkal. Goes for a cut shot. Misses it again. A quicker delivery from Noor Ahmed. Another dot ball. I think Noor Ahmed has worked on his bowling a little bit because batters are going after him these days, so he needs to figure out a way to contain the runs. This time another quicker delivery, flicked away again by Padikkal towards deep square leg and picks up another single. Now, the last time these two teams played at this venue, RCB were really struggling actually batting first, but then we saw Romario assault, which took them above 200 and RCB won that match. That's another quicker ball, flicked away again by Salt towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Again, just 2 runs coming from this over. Really good over from Noor Ahmed. One more delivery left in this over. Not what we expected here from RCB. They are not able to go hammer and tongs with the bat. The last ball of the over coming up. Goes for a sweep, gets it past fine leg. But again, slow outfield, it won't quite reach the boundary. Devdutt Padikkal will pick up another couple of runs to finish the over. Just 4 runs came from that over from Noor Ahmed. And RCB are 91 for 1 after 10 overs at the halfway mark of this innings. So 10 overs left in this innings. Still a lot of batting to come for RCB. Shivam Dube is the new bowler into the attack. Wow, what a bowling change from Ruturaj Gaikwad. Phil Salt is on strike. That's short and wide. Cut away straight to the fielder at covers. Another dot ball to start the over. Off pace delivery banging into the wicket there, Shivam Dube. Phil Salt nearing his half century, 45 from 28 balls. Second ball of the over. Oh, that's on the pads. Oh, that was a freebie actually. But Salt only able to pick up the single. He'll be very disappointed that he missed out on that. That was an absolute freebie asking to be hit on the leg stump. The Padikkal is back on strike. So RCB going in with an unchanged team. Abhinandan Singh is the weak link in their bowling. But apart from that, I think their bowling did well in the previous game. Jacob Duffy really did well. Let's cut away again down to deep, down towards point. Another single for Devdutt Padikkal. Only concern for RCB is there's no Josh Hazlewood. An international experienced bowler is missing. Jacob Duffy is there, but Jacob Duffy is still new to IPL. Can he deliver consistent performances with the ball? That is a big question mark. Three more deliveries left in this over. Just 2 runs from this over. Brilliant start to this over from Dubey. Oh, he goes for a pull. It's up in the air though. Fielder running in. Takes the catch. At deep square leg. Something had to happen. The pressure kept building. Salt has holed out at deep square leg. Second wicket falls for RCB. The pace off from Shivam Dubey works. CSK doing really well so far, I would say. Phil Salt is on his way. He became desperate there. Too many dot balls, too many singles. So he had to do something to get going. Very, very disappointed Phil Salt. But he's played a good knock, but he needed to carry on. Unfortunately not to be. Phil Salt is gone after scoring 46 from 30 balls. RCB are 93 for 2 after 10.4 overs. So Rajat Patidar is the new batter to the crease. The captain making his way out to the middle. Coming in at number 4 for RCB. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Shivam Dubey getting the breakthrough. This time again back of the line. Flicked away again by Patidar. Gets off the mark with a single. Gives the strike back to Devdutt Padikkal. I've seen teams losing home matches in the last few days. SRH lost at Hyderabad today afternoon. Yesterday, Gujarat Titans losing in their own home venue, Ahmedabad. Delhi Capitals won, of course, against Mumbai Indians. KKR lost against SRH at Eden Gardens. CSK lost against Punjab Kings. That's up in the air, over the top. It had gone all the way for 6, I think. No, 1 bounce and 4. Short and wide from Shivam Dubey, punished by Devdutt Padikkal. Ends the over with a boundary. 8 runs came from that over. 7 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Phil Salt. RCB are 98 for 2 after 11 overs. So Noor Ahmed, continuing into his 3rd over, still hasn't picked up a wicket in this tournament. And Patidar goes over covers and goes all the way. What a shot! What a shot from Rajat Patidar. He is such a good hitter of spin bowling. And he starts the over with a 6 over extra covers. Never easy to play that kind of a shot against Noor Ahmed. Starts the over with a 6. This time driven away by Patidar towards covers and picks up another single. 100 comes up for RCB. 100 comes up in 11.2 overs. They can get to 200, of course. But will that be enough to defend? That is the big question. Padikkal is back on strike. Oh, down the track goes huge. That's massive from Padikkal. Using his feet. And that's gone into the third tier of the stadium. Second six in this over. Noor Ahmed getting targeted here. It's a 13 runs from the first 3 balls of this over. And now RCB looking good. Best of Devdutt Padikkal there. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Noor Ahmed's getting bashed here. Oh, quicker ball looking for the flick shot. A half-hearted appeal for LBW, but that will be sliding down the leg side. And it will be 1 leg byes, I think, for Padikkal. What a shot from Padikkal there. Has Noor Ahmed lost his mystery here? As batters are willing to go after him. He's no longer looking the threat that he was looking in the last season. This time again driven down the ground. Towards long off. Patidar picks up another single. CSK haven't helped themselves in the field as well. Going through a big transition phase, the Chennai Super Kings. Bowling, fielding, everything is looking very ordinary. That's cut away again by Padikkal towards deep point and picks up another single to finish the over. Expensive over from Noor Ahmed. 16 runs came from that over. And RCB are 114 for 2 after 12 overs. So the defending champions RCB going good in this innings so far. They need to get above 200. At least 220, 230 will really challenge the Chennai Super Kings batting. But only 8 overs left after this. So if they need to get 220, they need to go berserk. Another 106 runs. Shivam Dube continuing, starts with a wide. Starts with a wide outside the off stump. Has to reload that one again. Just merely scoring 200 is not going to be enough. They need to get well above than that. In these kind of venues, you need to really get a competitive total if you want to defend it. And it's a given that anything less than 200 is not going to be competitive in these kind of venues. That's driven again by Padikkal down to deep extra covers and picks up another single. Patidar is back on strike. Partnership now 23 from just 9 balls. We still have Jitesh Sharma, Tim David and Romario Shepherd to come in after this. You all know what Romario did last year at this venue against CSK. 14 ball 53 he scored. Completely took apart Patirana and Khalil Ahmed towards the end last year. That shot goes for the pull. It's up in the air. Oh, deep square leg. We'll watch as the ball sails over. He didn't quite time it there, Patidar, but it's still flown over that fielder at deep square leg. And Rajat Patidar picks up his second 6 here. Didn't time it properly, but it doesn't matter. He'll take the 6. That's the thing about these short boundaries actually. Even a half bat takes it all the way for 6. 4 more deliveries left in this over. What a shot from Patidar there. This time on the pads again, flicked away by Patidar towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. There that Padikkal is back on strike. 3 more deliveries left in this over. And Padikkal goes over the top all the way for 6. He used his feet there, got to the pitch of the ball and he smashed it over deep extra covers for another maximum. Second 6 in this over. And the game is shifting towards RCB now. The Shivam Dube getting targeted here. He bowled a good first over and 15 runs have come from this over already. Still 2 balls left in this over. Oh, that's cut away again. Over point, 4 more with on offer from Shivam Dube. And he just guided it there, Devdutt Padikkal past that field red point. Picks up another boundary. A huge over this for RCB. 19 runs from this over with still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. Oh, a smash straight back past the bowler. Fielder will only watch. The ball races away to the boundary for 4. So back-to-back boundaries to finish the over. 23 runs came from that over from Shivam Dube. And RCB are now 137 for 2 after 13 overs. The 7 overs left, surely they're going to get 200 plus. As CSK have the capability to chase it down, because the last 2 years CSK have not chased down the totals successfully at this venue. Although they will still be in with a chance this time also. Matt Henry back into the attack. But it's in the slot. Patidar goes down the ground. Has he cleared long off? Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Another 6 to start the over in the slot once again from Matt Henry. And this time it's Rajat Patidar with his third 6 in this innings. You cannot bowl in the slot to this man. He is so strong. 50 partnership comes up between these two batters. Partnership of 50 from just 15 deliveries between Patidar and Devdutt Padikkal. This time it's short, it's pulled away by Patidar towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Devdutt Padikkal is back on strike. What a partnership this is. Partnership of 51 from just 16 balls. Switched gears completely. Targeting the bowlers now. Matt Henry still struggling in this tournament in these conditions. Going for plenty of runs. And Padikkal drives it. Oh, good effort, but covers, but unable to hold on to it. And Devdutt Padikkal will pick up another couple of runs. Was that a catching opportunity? I'm not quite sure. Ruturaj Gaikwad diving across to his right, unable to stop it. Great start to the over this for RCB. 9 runs have come from this over, still 3 balls left. That was a catching opportunity, should have been taken. The CSK have not been good in the field today. They just have not been good in the field. Oh, that shot. Padical's ducks underneath it. It's given as a wide. The Matt Henry has to reload that one again. Rajat Patidar once again, another fine knock, 45 from just 25 balls. With 4 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 180. They've gone for the review here, CSK. They've gone for the review to check the wide. Whether it's really wide or not. That looks too high actually. That looks too high. It should be given as a wide, I think. So I think CSK will lose their review as well and the wide will remain. Is it a wide? Well, it's given as a dot ball. And this time it's cut away by Patidar. One bounce and into the boundary for 4 towards deep extra covers. Beautifully played once again by Patidar. 150 comes up for RCB. 150 comes up in 13.5 overs. A beautiful shot by Rajat Patidar. Last ball of the over coming up. Big overs here for RCB. 13 from this over. Shot again, pulled down the ground. Towards long on and Patidar picks up another single to finish the over. 14 runs came from that over. Half century for Rajat Patidar. Back-to-back half centuries in this tournament. 50 from just 28 balls. Really batting well here at the start of this tournament. 5 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 178.57. It's a home venue for Rajat Patidar, no doubt about that. RCB are now 151 for 2 after 14 overs and it's also the time for another strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout. Still 6 overs left in this innings. And RCB looking to go well above 200, trying to challenge the Chennai Super Kings once again. RCB indeed proving why they are the defending champions in this tournament. Playing an attacking brand of cricket, partnership of 58 from 20 balls between Rajat Patidar and Devdutt Padikkal. The top 4 has been extremely good for RCB at the start of the season. Jimmy Overton is back into the attack. Padikkal on strike. Oh, it's bowled him! Moved well across to the off stump. Looks for the paddle shot. And loses his leg stump. Straight away after the strategic timeout. Jimmy Overton comes into the attack and breaks the partnership. And it's a huge wicket because Padikkal will have to go. And is this the wicket that CSK were looking for? Was there a necessity for that shot? I don't know. Went across to the off stump, exposed his leg stump. And Jimmy Overton gets a very, very important wicket here. The third wicket falls for RCB. Devdutt Padikkal is gone after a fantastic knock of 50 from 29 balls. RCB are now 151 for 3 after 14.1 overs. So Tim David is the new batter to the crease, promoted up the order, coming in at number 5. They have recognized that still 6 overs left. You need to go after the bowlers. And Tim David, we all know how good he can be in the later stages of an innings. But Jimmy Overton picking up a very, very important wicket because CSK desperately needed that wicket. They needed to break that partnership. Tim David on strike, second ball of the over. Flicked away again by David, straight to mid-wicket. Another dot ball from Jimmy Overton. Oh, goes for the cut shot again. Another quick pace delivery from Jimmy Overton. And another dot ball. So good start to this over here. A wicket and 2 dot balls. Not a bad start at all from Jimmy Overton. Three more deliveries left in this over. David not yet off the mark. This time full again, driven down the ground. Good stop by Overton. Stops it with his boot. Another dot ball. Wicket and 3 dot balls. Are we seeing a maiden over here or what? This is exactly what wickets can do. It can slow down the proceedings. Although Tim David, we all know, is a destructive hitter of the ball. Was that shot necessary from Devdutt Padikkal? I'm not quite sure. Because that has opened up the game once again. Every time a wicket falls, it opens up the game for the opposition. That's why picking up wickets becomes very important. And David goes over covers. 1 bounce to deep extra covers. And Tim David gets off the mark with a single. Gives the strike back to Patidar. They won't mind this over. Just 1 run from this over, including the wicket of Devdutt Padikkal. Rajat Patidar is back on strike. 1 more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over coming up. Oh, goes for the pull again. Little bit of bat on it. Patidar will pick up the single to finish the over. Excellent over from Jimmy Overton. Just 2 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Devdutt Padikkal. RCB are now 153 for 3 after 15 overs. CSK desperately need to win this. They don't want to be 3 from 3. I mean, you don't want to be winless after 3 games. That'll put huge pressure on them going into their next few matches. Can they keep RCB below 200? You're asking too much. There's only 47 runs to get to 200. Still have 5 overs, and both these batters can smash them. Still have Jitesh Sharma, Romario Shepherd and Krunal Pandya to come in as well after this. Khalil Ahmed back into the attack for CSK. And that's driven away towards deep extra covers. Rajat Patidar picks up another single to start the over. So the wicket of Padikkal has slightly slowed down proceedings. Tim David is back on strike. Scored only 1 run from 4 balls so far. Second ball of the over coming up. And that's pulled away by David towards deep square leg. Another single for Tim David. Patidar is back on strike. Noor Ahmed could be bowling another over probably. He still has 1 over left. Hasn't picked up a wicket in this tournament. That's hurting CSK. Noor Ahmed hasn't picked up a wicket. Very shocking. This is the 3rd match that they are playing. Oh, slow ball into the wicket. Patidar goes for the drive and misses it. Another dot ball here. And Patidar wants to review it. Yes, he does. He reviews it for the wide. So we need to check this one. Is it too high or not? Is it too high? I'm not quite sure. I think it was at a reachable height for Patidar. Still he has gone for the review. The last 2 overs have been really good for the Chennai Super Kings. There's 2 runs coming from this over as well. They won't mind this at all. The CSK have the batters to chase it down. Sanju Samson, Ruturaj Gaikwad, Ayush Matre. Deval Brev is still not playing, but even Shivam Dubey is there. Dangerous batters they are having. Sarfraz Khan can also play his shots. An ex-RCB player. Well, it's showing us above head, so could it be a wide? I think it could be. There's no bat involved in that. So wide given by the umpire. Successful review from Rajat Patidar and RCB. Khalil Ahmed has to reload that one again. Yes, given as a wide by the umpire. The 4 more deliveries left in this over. Successful review from RCB. Full toss and Patidar goes over covers once again and goes all the way for 6. Oh, what clean striking this is from the captain of the Royal Challengers Bengaluru. Low full toss from Khalil Ahmed and Rajat Patidar, second time he's hit a 6 over deep extra covers. Brilliant shot. Well, he goes for a big shot. Khalil Ahmed is appealing here. What is he appealing for? Is it for LBW? Is it for the caught behind? What are they going to do here? Ruturaj Gaikwad goes for the review. What were they appealing for? Was it for the LBW? I think it was. Once another low full toss. Patidar will look to go again. That could be out, you know. Was there bat involved in that? If there's no bat involved in that, that could be very, very close. Because he's missed a straight delivery there. Oh, there's a spike. There's a spike as the ball passes the bat. So CSK will lose a review here. CSK will lose their review. It's given as not out. But he couldn't make contact on that. It was another loose delivery from Khalil Ahmed actually. Two more deliveries left in this over. Just a faint little bat involved in that. Has saved Rajat Patidar. Is batting at a strike rate of 250. Hasn't hit any boundary, but he has hit 4 sixes. He goes again. It's sliced over point and they'll run away for 4. So that's what happens. Rajat Patidar, riding his luck, picks up his first boundary in this innings to go with 4 sixes. He has hit 13 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over coming up. Oh, he goes again. That's a massive one. That's out of the ground. Another 6 to finish the over. It's in the slot once again from Khalil Ahmed. And Rajat Patidar puts it way back over deep mid-wicket for another 6. The captain leading from the front with the bat. 19 runs came from that over from Khalil Ahmed. And RCB are 172 for 3 after 16 overs. That's why you shouldn't bowl in the slot. That was right up there to be hit. So 4 more overs left in this innings. Surely they're going to go to 200 now. Maybe 210, 220. That is what RCB are looking at. So Noor Ahmed is back into the attack, into his last over. Rajat Patidar, 40 from just 14 balls, with 1 boundary and 5 sixers at a strike rate of 285.71. What power hitting from the captain. Tim David is on strike now. It looks like Prashant Veer is the impact sub. No, Karthik Sharma is the impact sub for CSK. He'll be required for batting, that is for sure. Khalil Ahmed has been subbed out. Tim David is going to be on strike. Noor Ahmed into his last over. Over the wicket to Tim David. And it's driven away towards deep extra covers, and Tim David picks up another single. Gives the strike back to Rajat Patidar, who's striking them quite magnificently. Anything in his range, it's only going into the crowd. Oh, goes for the switch hit, unable to make proper connection. But still Patidar will get the single. Well, they're looking for the second. Tim David didn't respond. So just a single for Patidar. No heroics from Virat Kohli today, but no problem. Rajat Patidar stepping up. Brute power hitting from him. Tim David is back on strike, third ball of the over. And he goes high in the air though, long off. We'll only watch as the ball sails over the top for 6. Didn't look like he had gotten hold of it at all there, Tim David. But still, air time, and it's cleared long off for another maximum. He's a tall man, Tim David. And what a strike that was. Noor Ahmed still has 3 balls left in his spell. Another expensive spell from him. None for 36 in his 3.3 overs. Projected score of the current run rate takes RCB to 218. They still have plenty of batters to come in after this. That's too short, asking to be hit. And we all know what Tim David does with those. Puts it way back into the crowd again. Back-to-back sixes from Tim David. Too short once again from Noor Ahmed, and punished by David. Picks up his second 6 in this innings. Well, this is what defending champions are made of, isn't it? In their own home venue. 2 more deliveries left in this over. 14 runs from this over already. Noor Ahmed still unable to take a wicket in IPL 2026. And he only has 2 more deliveries in his spell. None for 42 in his 3.4 overs so far. Tim David moves to 15 from just 8 balls. A big man playing big shots. Rajat Patidar as well, 40 from 15. Partnership of 35 from just 15 deliveries. They're in a hurry to get 200. That's the thing at this venue. Can get 200 easily. Fifth ball of the over coming up. Noor Ahmed has to be careful here. He's been struggling in this tournament so far. Getting hammered everywhere. The fifth ball of the over coming up. Around the wicket for Noor Ahmed. And he goes again. It doesn't make any difference. That's all. Over extra covers for 6. 3 back-to-back sixes from Tim David. And what a big over this is. Noor Ahmed doesn't know where to bowl to Tim David at the moment. Another expensive over. 20 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. This time back over the wicket, but it's cut away towards deep extra covers. And Tim David picks up another single to finish the over, but a very expensive over from Noor Ahmed. 21 runs came from that over, and Noor Ahmed once again wicketless, none for 49 in his 4 overs. RCB are now 193 for 3 after 17 overs with still 3 more overs to go. Well, Noor Ahmed has been a big letdown this season in the first 3 matches. He is supposed to be CSK's strike bowler, but still wicketless after 3 matches. Getting hammered everywhere by every batter. That is not a good sign as far as CSK are concerned. Still 3 overs left in this innings and they're going to push towards 220. Anshul Kamboj is back into the attack for Chennai Super Kings to bowl the 18th over. Coming around the wicket to Tim David. Full toss, driven away by David, finds the gap. That's gone like a tracer bullet to the fence. Again starts the over with a boundary, full and wide from Kamboj. Smashed away by Tim David for 4. Second ball of the over coming up. Tim David moves to 26 from just 11 balls. Oh, looks to go for a big shot again. Half appeal for LBW. Umpire says not out. Well, once again, CSK bowlers very expensive. Their bowling attack is not looking good for this season. Third ball of the over coming up. Around the wicket again from Kamboj. Full toss, driven away again, past covers. Long off coming around, good fielding at long off. Another couple of runs for Tim David. Keeps the strike as well. Three more deliveries left in this over. Knocking on 200 here, RCB. Having put into bat first today. Started a little slowly, but they have picked up pace. Oh, that's a good wide Yorker. Tim David swings and misses. There's another dot ball from Anshul Kamboj. Well, they've gone upstairs for the review here. They've gone for the review to check the wide. But I think that was inside the line actually. I don't know why you need to go for the review for all these things. And this partnership now 48 from 21 balls. Tim David doing Tim David things. Such a powerful striker of the ball. And the CSK's bowling attack with Noor Ahmed going wicketless and going for plenty is not a good sign at all as far as CSK's bowling is concerned. Well, that's inside the line. That won't be wide at all. That shouldn't be wide. They just went for the review, but that's well inside the line. So it should be a dot ball from Kamboj. Yes, it is a dot ball. So RCB have lost their review here. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Both teams only have 1 more review left each. Oh, it's bowled him. Went too far across his stumps. Knocks back the leg stump. An excellent Yorker from Kamboj. Cleans up Tim David. And finally, CSK have broken this partnership. Well, Tim David is not walking off here. Want to check something here. What are they checking? What are they checking? Are they checking for the no ball? Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. It's only getting from bad to worse for CSK. It's a no ball and a free hit. Anshul Kamboj has overstepped. 200 comes up for RCB. 200 comes up in 17.4 overs. It's a no ball and a free hit as well. Disaster for CSK. Just when they thought they had got the breakthrough, he has overstepped here. Free hit delivery coming up from Kamboj. Tim David on strike. Full toss. You can't bowl there. That's down the ground for 6. Says the free hit has cost them big time. Missed his length there. Anshul Kamboj. Tim David does not miss. Deposits it over long on for 6. More problems for CSK. One more delivery left in this over. 50 partnership comes up between Rajat Patidar and Tim David. Partnership of 55 from just 22 balls. This time a good delivery, full delivery, driven down the ground to long off, and Tim David picks up another single to finish the over. 14 runs came from that over from Anshul Kamboj, and RCB are 207 for 3 after 18 overs with 2 more overs to go. A partnership of 56. Partnership of 56 from 23 balls between Rajat Patidar and Tim David. Clearly pushing towards 220 here. Or even above 220. It's going to be extremely hard for CSK to chase it down. Because RCB have a good bowling attack as well. So Jimmy Overton is going to be bowling the penultimate over for the Chennai Super Kings. Tim David is on strike. Overton around the wicket. No, that's in the slot. That's all the way for 6. That's a bad dub. That's a bad ball. That's a bad ball from Overton in the slot. You cannot be bowling in the slot. You just cannot bowl in the slot in the end overs. Tim David starts it with a 6. Oh, that's a full toss again. He's got an inside edge. It's past fine leg. Will that go away for 4? Matt Henry after it. And Tim David comes back for the second. Another couple of runs. Still 10 balls left in this innings. They can even get 230 if they can push further. You just cannot bowl in the slot at this stage. Tim David is also nearing a half century here. 8 runs from the first 2 balls of this over. Still 4 balls left. 226 strike rate for Tim David. He's waiting for that slot ball. Third ball of the over coming up. Oh, it's a top edge over the keeper. 4. Fortune favors the brave. It's favoring Tim David. Another boundary here. Moves to 47 from just 20 balls. And they're getting above 220 now, RCB. Well, defending champions RCB. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Partnership of 68 from 26 balls. between Rajat Patidar and Tim David. 12 runs from the first 3 balls of this over. 4th ball of the over coming up. Slot again, down the ground again, long on is not there. But it doesn't matter anyways, it goes all the way for 6. 50 for Tim David. 53 from just 21 deliveries with 2 boundaries and 6 sixers. At a strike rate of 252.38. 18 runs from this over already, still 2 balls left. Well, that's slot again and that's gone again. That's gone again for another 6. Slot bowling from Jimmy Overton. And they have crossed 230 now. RCB with still 1 ball left in this over. 24 runs from this over so far. CSK feeling the pressure, feeling the heat here in Chinnaswamy. Suddenly now RCB are asking themselves, can we get to 250? Last ball of the over goes again. And that's a monster one. That's out of the ground. That's on the roof. On the roof of the stadium. Oh my goodness, what an over this is. 30 runs from that over from Jimmy Overton. And RCB are 237 for 3 after 19 overs with 1 more over to go. Goodness gracious me, that was carnage in that over from Tim David. And now RCB are telling themselves 250 is on the cards here. Their own record is at stake. 263 is RCB's highest total in the IPL. They got it in 2013 against the Pune Warriors India at this same venue. Chris Gayle 175 game. They can even beat that record if they want. Anshul Kamboj bowling the last over on the wicket. Patidar. Oh, slot again, goes over, come on, 6 more! Oh, another 6 to start the over. It's raining 6s here in Chinnaswamy. They've crossed 240 with that, still 5 balls left in this innings. Patidar moves to 46 now. Still 5 balls left in this innings. 250 is on the cards here. Rajat Patidar continuing the momentum. Partnership of 92 from just 30 balls. Second ball of the over coming up. Full toss. Oh, misses out. Misses out. Patidar hits it back to the bowler. Finally a dot ball. Can they keep RCB below 250 here? But it's still going to take some monumental effort for CSK to even come close to this target. Third ball of the over coming up from Anshul Kamboj. Oh, that's full again, driven away towards deep extra covers, and Rajat Patidar picks up another single. Can they cross 250? India scored 250 plus in the T20 World Cup semi-final and final, if anyone remembers. So it will be a competitive total in any venue. Batting first. Three more deliveries left in this over. Tim David is back on strike. 65 from just 23 balls for Tim David. That's full again. Driven towards deep extra covers again for another single. Good bowling at least from Kamboj now. Keeping it out of the reach of both these batters. 8 runs from the first 4 balls of this over. Still 2 balls left. Patidar is back on strike. Can Patidar get to his half century here? 5th ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's sliced away again, but well bowled by Kamboj towards deep extra covers again for another single. Tim David is back on strike. Good comeback after conceding the 6th of the first ball of the over. 3 singles, 1 more delivery left. Tim David is back on strike. What brutal hitting this has been towards the end of this innings. Last ball of the innings coming up. A 6 will get them past 250. A boundary will get them to 250. Tim David on strike. That's flicked away by Tim David. Deep mid wicket. Oh dear, it's overrun it. It's gone for 4. 250 comes up. 250 comes up for RCB. The fielder at deep mid wicket overran it. Sarfaraz Khan, the fielder at deep mid wicket, and it's gone into the boundary for 4. 13 runs came from the last over, and RCB finished their 20 overs on exactly 250 for 3 at the end of their 20 overs. Carnage towards the end from Tim David and Rajat Patidar. I think Sarfaraz Khan lost it. He lost it completely. And it's gone into the boundary for 4. It's a huge total this for RCB. 250. Tim David finishes not out on 70 from 25 deliveries. Completely took apart Jimmy Overton in that over, which went for 30 runs, and CSK have a job on their hands now. An unbeaten partnership of 99 from just 35 deliveries between Rajat Patidar and Tim David. If you ever doubted RCB, this is the RCB we all know. This is why they are the defending champions. Really playing like champions now. Lost the toss. They were put into bat. And they have completely outbatted the opposition here. And now it's going to be very, very hard this. Any day you can chasing 250 plus. I'll give you an example. India scored 250 plus in the T20 World Cup semi-final and final batting first. And they defended it. So even in the smallest of venues, even in the batting paradises, chasing 250 plus will not be easy. That is for sure. So that is why I'm saying that RCB have outbatted the opposition here in Chinnaswamy. No doubt about that. What a batting performance. They started slowly actually. Virat Kohli and Phil Salt were really slow to get things started. But then Devdutt Padikkal once again, another fantastic knock from him. Phil Salt actually hung in there, got 46 from 30 balls with 3 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 153.33. And Virat Kohli 28 from 18 balls with 2 boundaries and 1 6 at a strike rate of 155.56. But Virat Kohli got out early. Phil Salt hung in there, Phil Salt hung in there and scored 46 runs. Devdutt Padikkal with back-to-back half centuries, 50 from 29 balls with 5 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 172.41. Rajat Patidar, captain leading from the front, unbeaten on 48 from 19 balls with 1 boundary and 6 sixers at a strike rate of 252.63. And Tim David, unbeaten on 70 from just 25 deliveries with 3 boundaries and 8 sixers at a strike rate of 280. And if you look at the CSK's bowling attack, it's a very, very sorry looking bowling attack for CSK, no doubt about that. Khalil Ahmed wicketless, none for 37 in his 4 overs. Matt Henry again wicketless, none for 36 in his 3 overs. Anshul Kamboj picked up a wicket, but 1 for 52 in his 4 overs. Noor Ahmed again wicketless, 3rd match in a row Noor Ahmed is wicketless in this season. None for 49 in his 4 overs. Jimmy Overton bowled 1 over well, but the next over went for 30 runs, 1 for 42 in his 3 overs. Shivam Dube bowled only 2 overs, 1 for 30. So the Chennai Super Kings, if they want to pick up their first win in Tata IPL 2026, They need a mammoth 251 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to the run chase. Worst possible start for CSK here, losing 2 early wickets. Ruturaj Gaikwad and Ayush Matre getting dismissed. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar striking in his first over. Jacob Duffy also picked up the wicket of Ruturaj Gaikwad. Everything going wrong for CSK already in this season. Fifth ball of the over coming up. And it's on a good length. Defended towards slips, looking for the single, can't get it. Another dot ball from Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Last ball of the over, edged, oh! Got a hand on it, the fielder had slipped. But that races away for 4. Another boundary to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over from Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, including the wicket of Ayush Matre. And CSK are 18 for 2 after 2 overs. Sanju Samson is back on strike. Not much batting left actually. Shivam Dubey to come in after this. Jacob Duffy continuing into his second over. Oh, that's pulled in the air. Could be another catching opportunity. Fielder running backwards. Can't get there. Can't get there. Another almost loose shot there from Sanju Samson. Lands in open space and picks up another single. Sanju Samson is the last hope for Chennai Super Kings, if there is any hope at all in this run chase. The Sarfaraz Khan is back on strike. Second ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's up in the air again. And will it land safely again? I think it does. Oh, goes for 4. Fielder at deep point, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Good effort from him, but unable to stop the boundary. Third boundary for Sarfaraz Khan in this innings. Not in the most convincing fashion, but he'll take it. This time again looking to flick it away. It goes towards deep fine leg. And Sarfaraz Khan picks up another single. Will be one leg buys. Sanju Samson is back on strike. Well, from a position where we can ask whether CSK can qualify for the playoffs, now suddenly we are asking, can they win a cricket match with this team? Required run rate is already 12.97. Sanju Samson is back on strike. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's short and that's massive. That's all the way for 6. Shot onto the body from Jacob Duffy. Pulled away by Samson. A much needed 6 here for the Chennai Super Kings. First 6 for Sanju Samson in this innings. Well, Jacob Duffy apologizes for conceding that 6. Fifth ball of the over coming up. Oh, edged and taken. Another one goes. And that's the biggest wicket possible. Sanju Samson is gone immediately after hitting the 6. It was much fuller from Jacob Duffy. Samson edges it through to slip. The third wicket goes down for the Chennai Super Kings, and already the spine of this batting of the Chennai Super Kings has been removed. Gaikwad gone, Ayush Matre gone, now Sanju Samson also gone. No feet movement there from Samson, nicking it through to the slip quadrant. And the third wicket goes down here inside the power play for CSK. Jacob Duffy again with the ball. Second time Jacob Duffy is producing a match-winning performance with the ball here. Sanju Samson has gone after scoring 9 runs from 5 balls. Chennai Super Kings are 30 for 3 after 2.5 overs. So the impact player makes his way out to the middle for CSK. Karthik Sharma is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 5 for the Chennai Super Kings. I think heavy lifting will rely on Shivam Dube. He is the last hope actually for Chennai Super Kings. All the other batters are a little inexperienced for CSK, and they are having to chase a monumental target of 251. That's flicked away again, straight to mid-wicket. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 12 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Sanju Samson. Chennai Super Kings in a lot of trouble here, 30 for 3 after 3 overs. Shivam Dube, Prashant Veer, Jimmy Overton to come in after this. Bhuvneshwar Kumar now continuing into his second over. And that's back of the length again, defended towards point. Another dot ball from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. It looks like Chennai Super Kings are going to be winless after their first 3 games. And that is not the way they would have wanted to start this tournament, particularly after finishing at the bottom of the table last year. Completely look out of sorts here, the Chennai Super Kings. RCB with full confidence after winning their first IPL title last year. That's pulled away down the ground over mid-on. 1 bounce, 2 bounces and into the boundary for 4. Sarfaraz Khan continues to find the boundaries. His 4th boundary in this innings. Nicely pulled down the ground. This time again on a good length, flicked towards mid-wicket. Another dot ball from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Shivam Dube and Jimmy Overton can play the big shots. Batters coming after this. But whether they can chase down 251 all by themselves, I'm not quite sure. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Sarfaraz Khan has to play a big knock here. He's set at the crease. Oh, that beats the outside edge again. Another beauty from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And another dot ball. The last thing CSK would have wanted is to lose early wickets in a run chase like this. Sarfaraz Khan playing against his former franchise. Oh, that's picked away leg side. That's all the way for 6. Over deep square leg. That's a super shot from Sarfaraz Khan. It was full enough from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Beautifully picked up over deep square leg. Picks up his first 6 in this innings, Sarfaraz Khan. This time looking to pull it away, maybe a little bit of an inside edge. Oh, there's an overthrows as well. Sarfaraz Khan gets through for a single, lost his bat there. So what should have been a dot ball has ended up becoming a single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Well, Rajat Patidar wants to review, does he? Does he want to review this? No, he doesn't. So it's a single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over. And CSK are now 41 for 3 after 4 overs. A one leg bye as it is to finish the over. At this same stage, RCB were 33 without loss after their first 4 overs. The Chennai Super Kings have scored 41, but they have lost 3 wickets. Their top 3 batters all back in the shed. Worst possible start to a run chase like this. Already into the middle order. And already so much dependence now on Sarfaraz Khan to play a big knock here. Jacob Duffy continuing into his third over. Sarfaraz Khan on strike. Oh, that's a wide down the leg side, I think. Yes, it is a wide down the leg side. So Duffy has to reload that one again. Every ball seems like an event here from RCB. And Patidar goes for the review. Patidar goes for the review. He wants to review the wide here. Maybe he thinks there's some bat or pad involved for Sarfaraz Khan there. But what is exactly going wrong here with the Chennai Super Kings? They're not playing like Chennai Super Kings. They're playing like Chennai Ordinary Kings here. The last 2 IPL seasons. So there's no bat involved in that. There's pad involved, so it will be a dot ball actually. It won't be a wide. A good review from Rajat Patidar. Everything that RCB touches today is turning to gold. Dot ball to start the over. Required run rate already 13.26. Second ball of the over coming up. That shot again, pulled away by Sarfaraz all the way for 6. He's striking it very cleanly here. He got the ball in his hitting arc. Has dispatched it over deep mid-wicket for another maximum. Picks up his second 6 in this innings, and is this game still minutely alive for the Chennai Super Kings? Now this time it's a clear wide down the leg side from Jacob Duffy. Has to reload that one again. The Sarfaraz Khan playing a one-man knock at the moment. 28 from 14 balls. With 4 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 200. Seven runs from the first 3 balls of this over. He goes again for the pull shot, but the fielder will watch as the ball trickles away to the boundary as well. 50 comes up for CSK. 50 comes up in just 4.3 overs. Sarfaraz Khan playing a really good knock here with the bat. At the moment, it's a one-man show from Sarfaraz Khan. 4th ball of the over. Full again, goes for the flick shot, appeal for LBW. Umpire says not out. Was that straight enough? Are they going to go for the review? I don't think they're going to go. Are they going to go? Jitesh Sharma is saying Jitesh Sharma will go for everything. He will go for every review. But Patidar says nope, he's not going to go for the review. So another dot ball here. Fifth ball of the over. He goes again, flicked away leg side. And that's gone all the way, has it? No, 1 bounce, I think. Has it gone all the way? I think it was a flat one there. Could be all the way for 6. What an innings this man is playing here, Sarfaraz Khan. Is he just keeping this run chase alive for the Chennai Super Kings? It's bounced on the bounce into the rope. Boundary here for Sarfaraz Khan. And to make matters worse, Jacob Duffy has overstepped here. No ball and a free hit. A free hit delivery coming up. Full toss. Sarfaraz misses out on it. Down the ground to mid-on. And picks up another single. Well, Jacob Duffy slightly going expensive in this over here. 16 runs from this over already. Karthik Sharma back on strike. 17 runs from this over in fact. Sarfaraz Khan moves to 37 from just 18 balls. He's only playing one way at the moment. He knows this venue, Sarfaraz Khan. He's played for RCB before. Last ball of the over coming up. Karthik Sharma on strike. Oh, that's flicked high up in the air. Is there any fielder coming underneath it? No, they're only watching it sail over the ropes. Another 6 to finish the over. It's a big over this for CSK. 23 runs came from that over from Jacob Duffy. And Chennai Super Kings are 64 for 3 after 5 overs. So a huge over there for CSK. Just a glimmer of hope for CSK probably in this run chase. With Karthik Sharma hitting a 6 as well. Sarfaraz Khan is a set batter at the crease. 37 from 18 balls. And now RCB, they're looking to break this partnership here. Abhinandan Singh is the new bowler into the attack for RCB. Required run rate 12.47. Sarfaraz Khan on strike. Oh, has he nicked it there? No, he hasn't. It's a dot ball to start the over, I think. And Sarfaraz Khan, is he going for the review here? No, he's not. Second ball of the over. Oh, that's cut away again. And that's one bounce. 2 bounces. Oh, good fielding by Tim David. He'll come back for 2 here, Sarfaraz Khan. Another couple of runs. Moves to 39 now from just 20 balls. He's playing a gem of a knock here. The only problem for CSK, they've lost 3 wickets. But this man, Sarfaraz Khan, is on a mission here. 39 from just 20 balls. But still 251 the target. It's not going to be easy. Another wicket can change the game again. Although it will bring Shivam Dubey to the middle, who is also a big hitter of the ball. Jacob Duffy has picked up a couple of wickets, but he has also gone expensive in the previous over. And that's the problem in these Indian conditions actually. However well you bowl, you might get belted. That's full and on the pads again, flicked away by Sarfaraz. The vacant spaces on the leg side, another boundary. So CSK not holding back either. Sarfaraz Khan here is playing a really good knock. Moves to 43 from just 21 balls. This run chase is not yet over, I would feel. Well, he goes again, offside this time, over covers, and that's 4 more as well. Back-to-back boundaries from Sarfaraz Khan. And the bowlers now starting to feel the pressure for RCB here. Just not able to stop the bleeding. Sarfaraz Khan is batting wonderfully. Well, Sarfaraz Khan, he knows these conditions. Mentioned earlier, he has played for RCB before at this venue. He has all the shots with him. He can play the innovative shots. He can play the conventional shots. 2 more deliveries left in this over. He goes again, high up in the air though. And clears mid-on again. Doesn't reach the boundaries. Ball stops in the outfield. And another couple of runs for Sarfaraz Khan there. Moves to 49 now from just 23 balls. At the moment, it's Sarfaraz doing it all alone. Score is 76 for CSK. Sarfaraz has got 49 already. Still 1 ball left in this over. 1 ball left in the power play. When you're chasing a mammoth total like this, you need a good start. Sarfaraz, so far so good. Last ball of the over. That shot again pulled away towards deep mid-wicket. And Sarfaraz Khan picks up another single to finish the over. 13 runs came from that over from Abhinandan Singh. And CSK are now 77 for 3 after 6 overs after the power play. It's also a half century for Sarfaraz Khan. 50 from just 22 deliveries. 50 from just 24 deliveries with 8 boundaries and 2 sixers. Eight boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 208.33. It's been an outstanding knock from Sarfaraz Khan here. Just maybe this game is still marginally alive for the Chennai Super Kings. That's what I will say. And there's a bowling change from RCB. Krunal Pandya is the new bowler introduced into the attack. They might bring in Suyash Sharma as well as the impact player if required. So bringing in a spinner here to try and pick up a wicket and try and slow down proceedings. Sarfaraz Khan has batted really well. Losing 3 wickets early, he needed to step up and he's exactly done that. Krunal Pandya now around the wicket. Oh, he's been stumped first ball. Krunal Pandya breaks the partnership. Sarfaraz stepping down the wicket and running past one. Simple stumping behind the stump. It's a simple stumping behind the stumps by Jitesh Sharma. And CSK lose another, and it's a big one. It's a huge wicket of Sarfaraz Khan here. Was batting really well, scored a half century, but he has to go. Change of bowling works dramatically for RCB. And CSK lose another wicket. The more number of wickets they lose, the better for RCB actually, because CSK are running out of batters at the moment. They might be getting the runs at a quick run rate, but they are running out of batters certainly. Sarfaraz Khan is gone after a magnificent knock of 50 from 25 balls. CSK are now 77 for 4 after 6.1 overs. So Shivam Dube is the new batter to the crease for the Chennai Super Kings. If CSK are to get anywhere close to this target, this man Shivam Dube has to step up, because this wicket could be the match for RCB if Shivam Dube gets out, because there's not much batting left after this. Prashant Veer is a newbie to the IPL, and Jimmy Overton is a bowling all-rounder who can score runs, but he can't score 250. Jimmy Overton. So it's Shivam Dube or nothing for CSK now in this innings. He comes in at number 6. This is the wicket RCB want. He's known to play some big shots, known to hit some big sixes. Is Shivam Dube, another ex-RCB player. He's played for RCB before as Shivam Dube. And if CSK are to get anywhere even closer to this target, if CSK need to even dream of getting anywhere closer to this target, it is impossible without Shivam Dube firing today. Second ball of the over, and Dube goes big straight away. That's exactly what I was talking about. That is exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly what he needs to keep on doing. Shivam Dube gets off the mark with a 6. If it is in the arc, you only need to look in the crowd. You don't need to look on the field when Shivam Dube is batting. Gets off the mark with a 6. That is exactly what Shivam Dube can do. He's a reputed hitter of the ball. Third ball of the over coming up. Oh, he's bowled a seam-up delivery there. I don't think Shivam Dube expected that. I don't think Shivam Dube expected that from Krunal Pandya. He's very, very shocked here. He wants to go for the review maybe. Does he want to go for the review here? No, he doesn't. Surprise delivery there. Dot ball from Krunal Pandya. Fourth ball of the over coming up. Quicker delivery again. He's bowling it seam up. He's confusing the batter. Dube hits it towards point for another single. He doesn't want to bowl spin. He's bowling seam up to Shivam Dube. How about a spinner bowling like a fast bowler? Karthik Sharma is back on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Can Karthik Sharma make an impact here with the bat? Golden opportunity for him. CSK have invested big in him this year. Oh, that's a top edge. This could be another wicket here. Who's coming underneath it? I think it's third man coming underneath it. Takes the catch. And another wicket goes down. The impact player Karthik Sharma also has to go. And that is what I was saying actually. The more number of wickets CSK loses, it becomes more hard for them to get closer to the target. They've lost their 5th wicket already. And Karthik Sharma has to go. 2nd wicket in this over for Krunal Pandya. Once again tossing it up, inviting the big shot. And all Karthik Sharma could do was just get a top edge there. Oh, reverse cup there at short third man, completing the catch. And CSK have already lost half their side here. So Karthik Sharma, impact player, is gone after scoring just 6 runs from 3 balls, and CSK are now 84 for 5 after 6.5 overs. Well, it's just safe to say everything is on Shivam Dube now. It's Shivam Dube or nothing for CSK in this particular match. Prashant Veer is the new batter to the crease for CSK, but another newbie. Whether he can play a big knock, I'm not quite sure, and there's no batting left at all after this. Only Jimmy Overton left. After that, it's the bowlers. So the CSK running out of batters here and running out of gas in this run chase. They've already lost 5 wickets. They need to keep that in mind. You need to have the wickets in hand if you want to get closer in this run chase. Last ball of the over coming up. Oh, another swim up delivery. Yes, uppercut. Looking for the uppercut. Unable to make connection. Another dot ball to finish the over. What an over from Krunal Pandya. 7 runs came from that over, including 2 wickets. And CSK are now 84 for 5 after 7 overs. So only Jimmy Overton left after this if you want to look at the power hitters remaining for CSK. Shivam Dube has to possibly score a century if CSK need to win this probably. Anything less than a century won't do for CSK. Shivam Dube, everything is on him now. Abhinandan Singh is continuing into the attack, into his 2nd over. Shivam Dube on strike. That's a full delivery. Dube drives it towards point and picks up another single to start the over. Gives the strike back to Prashant Veer. So Prashant Veer, he needs to do something here with the bat. Second ball of the over coming up. That shot is pulled away by Prashant Veer, down to fine leg for 4. They need plenty more of that. And they need to do it without losing any wickets. First boundary for Prashant Veer. He gets off the mark with a boundary. This time he's guided that again, down to deep third man. And Prashant Veer picks up another single. There's nothing wrong in the run rate in which CSK are batting, but it's the amount of wickets that have gone down. They've already lost 5 wickets. And they don't have much batting left. That is what is affecting CSK here. Now if RCB can get rid of Dube as well, then it will be game, set and match for sure, I think. Fourth ball of the over. And he smashes it down the ground, but it's Dube. Straight down the ground for 4. So picks up his first boundary here, Shivam Dube. Sixer Dube as they call him. Need a lot of sixes today, CSK. And Dube is the man for them. Two more deliveries left in this over. That's on a good length again, driven down the ground to mid-off. Another dot ball from Abhinandan Singh. Will they even bring Suyash Sharma into the attack? That is what I am thinking. Still the required run rate is 12.90. The last ball of the over coming up. Oh, Dube swings and misses. There's another dot ball to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over from Abhinandan Singh. And CSK are 94 for 5 after 8 overs. I think Krunal Pandya should continue into his second over. Has picked up 2 wickets, Krunal Pandya already. What a performance from RCB once again. Put into bat first today. Never easy to set a total at this venue. And guess what? They got to 250. Here's Krunal Pandya into his second over. Quicker delivery, cut away. Oh, beats that fielder at point for 4. Prashant Veer again starts the over with a boundary. Seam up delivery from Krunal Pandya. And Prashant Veer puts it away for 4. This time again slower through the air. Prashant Veer flicks it away towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single. Gives the strike back to Shivam Dube. Third ball of the over coming up. Oh, another seam up. Could be a wide here. Could be a wide, it's not a wide. Umpire says it's okay. Dubey doesn't review. Another dot ball. He's trying to avoid bowling it slow through the air because he knows what Dubey can do. So bowling it seam up here, Krunal Pandya. Trying to get it out of the hitting arc of Dubey. Sensible bowling. Wide arm delivery. Dubey hits it down the ground too long off and picks up another single. 100 comes up for CSK. 100 comes up in just 8.4 overs at the loss of 5 wickets. Prashant Veer is back on strike. Krunal Pandya just bowling damage control lines and lengths here. Trying to bowl it quicker through the air. Seam up deliveries. Even Virat Kohli has a laugh about it. Prashant Veer is back on strike. Again slow through the air, driven away towards the point. And another single for Prashant Veer. Shivam Dubey is back on strike. Excellent over here from Krunal Pandya. Just 7 runs coming from this over. The last ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's a top edge. Goes over the keeper. And that'll run away for 4. The seam up delivery also costing a boundary there. Can't do much as a bowler. They can't do anything much as a bowler for that one. Another boundary to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over. And CSK are now 105 for 5 after 9 overs. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So Chennai Super Kings are 105 for 5 after 9 overs. Not a bad start at all while chasing a total like this. But they have lost 5 wickets, and another wicket here could very well take the game further away from CSK. It's about the number of wickets. There are only 5 more wickets in hand for CSK. And basically only 3 more recognized batters left if you look at the batters to come. These 2 batters out in the middle and then Jimmy Overton. Only these 3 batters can even help CSK to come closer to this target. Abhinandan Singh is continuing here into his 3rd over. Prashant Veer is on strike. That's into the body, flicked away again by Veer. Looking to push for 2 here. No, can't get 2, just a single for Prashant Veer. Gives the strike back to Shivam Dube. A lot depends on Shivam Dube now. The bulk of this run chase now depends on Shivam Dube. He needs to go massive here. He needs to go very, very big. He needs to play an innings like what Tim David played for RCB. That is what he's there in the team for. And that is what he has to do. Second ball of the over coming up. That's well bowled. Flicked away again by Shivam Dube towards deep mid wicket. And picks up another single. RCB won't mind the singles because the required run rate has gone to 13.50. And RCB are just thinking another wicket here. It just seals the game for RCB. Third ball of the over coming up. And that's guided away again towards deep third man. And Prashant Veer picks up another single. 3 singles to start this over. Really good over this from Abhinandan Singh. 3 more deliveries left in this over. This partnership now 24 from 16 balls. Dube needs to do something here. Oh, shot again, goes for the pull. Straight to the field, red covers, another dot ball. What an over this is from Abhinandan Singh. Just 3 runs coming from this over. Even Abhinandan Singh is bowling economically. Good sign for RCB. 2 more deliveries left in this over. It was into the wicket from Abhinandan Singh. The 5th ball of the over coming up. Oh, swings. Oh, has he got an inside edge there? Has he got an inside edge? He has. The catch has been taken by Jitesh Sharma, and that is the match, I think. That is the match for RCB. It's the biggest wicket possible. Shivam Dube walking back. It's game, set and match almost for the Royal Challengers of Bengaluru. They're going to be picking up their 2nd win in this Tata IPL edition. And Chennai Super Kings, well, what is Shivam Dube waiting for? Well, they're checking whether Jitesh Sharma has caught the catch cleanly or not. That clearly looks like a clean catch. So out is the call from the umpire, and that is the game right there. Shivam Dube, the biggest wicket possible, is gone after scoring 18 runs from 13 balls. And CSK are now 108 for 6 after 9.5 overs. So only 4 more wickets in hand. If they needed to have any possibility of chasing this, it had to be Dube's day, but not to be. They've lost 6 wickets now. Jimmy Overton is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 8. But this equation is looking very, very far now as far as Chennai Super Kings are concerned, because they don't have the batters. They are running out of batters big time now. Jimmy Overton batted well against the Rajasthan Royals in the first game. They need more than that now. Last ball of the over coming up from Abhinandan Singh. That's a full delivery. Overton drives it down the ground. Almost took out the non-striker. And Jimmy Overton gets off the mark with a single to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over, including the biggest wicket of Shivam Dube. And Chennai Super Kings are 109 for 6 after 10 overs at the halfway mark of this innings. So 142 more runs needed in the last 10 overs with the last recognized batting pair at the crease. It's almost impossible for the Chennai Super Kings. Well, CSK's bowling, it's not looking good this season. And their batting as well is not looking consistent. They finished at the bottom of the table last year, and if it keeps going like this, then they might finish at the bottom this year as well. They need to do something about their bowling. Otherwise, this season will be a repeat of 2025. The impact player coming in for RCB, Suyash Sharma, is the new bowler into the attack. Coming in as the impact player in place of Devdutt Padikkal. Jimmy Overton is on strike. Yes, Suyash Sharma. Oh wait, batter is not ready. How good have this RCB team become in the last couple of years? Absolutely brilliant. Here's Suyash Sharma. Jimmy Overton on strike. Oh, it's a googly flicked away by Overton towards deep mid wicket, towards deep square leg, and Jimmy Overton picks up another single. He gives a strike back to Prashant Veer. RCB have already started to celebrate because they know that CSK have run out of batters here. They have run out of gas in this run chase. When you're chasing a target of 250 plus, you need your batters to step up. You need your top order and middle order to step up. But that hasn't happened for CSK today. Another quicker delivery flicked away by Prashant Veer towards deep square leg for another single. The third ball of the over coming up. Jimmy Overton needs to play the big shots here. And that's cut away past that fielder at third man. That'll run away for 4. Finally, Jimmy Overton gets his first boundary in this innings. They need plenty more of this. Overton gets his first boundary. Three more deliveries left in this over. Quicker delivery pulled away by Overton towards deep mid wicket again. They'll push for 2. Oh, just a single for Jimmy Overton. Prashant Veer is back on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. This equation is already looking impossible at the moment for CSK. This time defended again towards point. Another dot ball from Suyash Sharma. There's 7 runs coming from this over. Still 1 ball left. RCB are bossing this at the moment. Shivam Dube had to play a big knock for CSK today, but unfortunately that didn't happen. And it just looks like CSK are going to remain winless after their first 3 games. Winning the toss doesn't win you the match. You need to win the match. And this is the proof of it. That's driven down the ground again by Prashant Veer towards long off. And picks up another single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over from Suyash Sharma. And CSK are now 117 for 6 after 11 overs. So 9 overs left, 134 needed. The last recognized batting pair at the crease, Romario Shepherd is the new bowler into the attack for RCB. Always a golden arm, that is for sure. Prashant Veer is on strike. They need a big over here, CSK. A net run rate is also at stake. It's driven down the ground by Prashant Veer towards long on and picks up another single to start the over. So Jimmy Overton is back on strike. Required run rate is 15.06. Rajat Patidar, what a captain he has been for RCB. Absolutely brilliant. Second ball of the over coming up. And Overton goes big. Guys, got that one. That's all the way for 6. That's what Overton can do. He can swing the bat. He can play some big shots. First 6 for Jimmy Overton in this innings. Third ball of the over, Overton goes again, and he's got that one again. That's another 6, back-to-back 6s from Jimmy Overton. It was banged and shot this time from Romario Shepherd, and Overton has flat batted it down the ground over long off. Is there still hope left? Can Overton do something here? Fourth ball of the over. Shot again, goes for the pull. And it's 1 bounce, 2 bounces, and into the boundary for 4 towards deep square leg. 6-6-4 from Jimmy Overton. And this is a big over for Chennai Super Kings. 17 runs have come from this over, still 2 balls left. Two more deliveries left in this over. How long can Overton keep doing this? That's full again, driven straight beautifully down the ground. And good fielding at long on. Brilliant fielding. Brilliant fielding. Just a single for Jimmy Overton. Saved 3 runs for his team there. Virat Kohli, the fielder. Absolutely brilliant in the field. And gives a strike back to Prashant Veer. The last ball of the over coming up. 18 runs have come from this over. And that's cut away again. Towards deep extra covers. And Prashant Veer picks up another single to finish the over. 19 runs came from that over from Romario Shepherd. And Chennai Super Kings are 136 for 6 after 12 overs. He's a big man, this Jimmy Overton. 24 from just 8 deliveries with 2 boundaries and 2 sixers. At a strike rate of 300. I think in this IPL, more than his bowling, his batting is going to be the one that makes the impact, I think. Suyash Sharma continues into his second over. If RCB can break this partnership, then they can seal this game. At this same stage, after 12 overs, RCB were 114 for 2, CSK are 136 for 6. Oh, again spinning away, defended towards point. Another dot ball to start the over from Suyash Sharma. Now this is the problem actually, because Jimmy Overton is not going to get any support from the other end. He has to do it all by himself. And it's not a normal equation. This is not an easy equation at all. Another quicker delivery outside the off stump. Prashant Veer looks to guide it towards third man but unable to make connection. Another dot ball from Suyash Sharma. Required run rate has already gone up to 15 here. Prashant Veer using up deliveries at the moment. He's not helping out Jimmy Overton in any way by playing out these dot balls. Quicker delivery flicked away by Prashant Veer towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Jimmy Overton is back on strike. Three more deliveries left in this over. Overton is back on strike. Quicker delivery again, cut away by Overton towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Prashant Veer is back on strike. Oh, that's on the stumps again. Prashant Veer defends it to covers. Another dot ball. What an over this is. There's 2 runs coming from this over from Suyash Sharma. One more delivery left in this over. So last ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's helped on its way towards short fine leg. And Prashant Veer picks up another single to finish the over. 3 runs came from that over from Suyash Sharma. Excellent over from him. Chennai Super Kings are 139 for 6 after 13 overs. So Krunal Pandya is back into the attack now for RCB. He's already picked up 2 wickets, 2 for 18 in his 2 overs. 7 overs left, 112 needed for the Chennai Super Kings. Prashant Veer needs to play some big shots here. He's scored 19 from 18 deliveries with only 2 boundaries at a strike rate of 105.56. That's driven away by Prashant Veer. That will run away for 4. That is exactly what CSK want. They need more of that. They need some help from Prashant Veer here. Starts the over with a boundary. Second ball of the over coming up. And Prashant Veer goes big, down the ground, all the way for 6. Clears long on. So 4 under 6 from Prashant Veer. Finally, getting some timing here. Great way to start this over. (102) needed from 40 balls. Third ball of the over. Oh, that swung, hit leg side again. It's in the gap for 4 more. 4-6-4 from Prashant Veer. 150 comes up for CSK. 150 comes up in 13.3 overs with a loss of 6 wickets. Great way to start this over. Three more deliveries left in this over. Prashant Veer moves to 33 from just 21 deliveries. The required run rate is still 15.08. They need to keep going. How long can they keep going? That is the big question. Krunal Pandya tying his shoelaces. Still RCB fans tensed. Even after taking 6 wickets, this game is still not over yet probably. Fourth ball of the over, round arm from Krunal Pandya. It's a dot ball. He slides it through, beats the outside edge. Dot ball again from Krunal Pandya. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's edge past third man. 4 more. So there's a big over this for CSK. 18 runs have come from this over. Prashant Veer moves to 37 from 23. He's starting to get going now. Last ball of the over coming up. Oh, see him up again. Jitesh Sharma dropped it out to the stumps. He's appealing. He's appealing for a stumping here. Did Prashant Veer leave his crease? I'm not quite sure. In fact, I think Prashant Veer put his hand inside the crease, so it won't be out. His hand is inside the crease, so it will be not out. You need to be very, very alert at all situations as a batter. So 18 runs came from that over from Krunal Pandya. CSK are now 157 for 6 after 14 overs. Suyash Sharma now into his third over. It's a quicker delivery. Overton hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to start the over. Singles are not going to help. RCB won't mind these singles. Prashant Veer is back on strike. Second ball of the over, 50 partnership comes up. Is driven again straight to covers. Pick up the single though, fumble by the fielder at covers. The partnership of 51 from 27 balls between Prashant Veer and Jimmy Overton. So Jimmy Overton is back on strike. Third ball of the over coming up from Suyash Sharma. That's cut away again down the ground to long off. Overton picks up another single. It's getting harder and harder here. Required run rate 16.55 actually for CSK. Dinesh Karthik continuously having a chat with Rajat Patidar. Fourth ball of the over. Oh, he smashed that. So the umpire has to duck for cover. That's straight back down the ground for 4 from Prashant Veer. Moves to 42 now from 26 balls. He's really smashing them now, Prashant Veer. Two more deliveries left in this over. Oh, goes for a sweep. Appeal for BW. Appeal for BW. Oh, umpire says not out. And they're surely going to go for the review, I think. They can surely go for it. Was it pitching outside the leg stump? What is Patidar going to do? Timer running. Timer is running. He doesn't go for the review. He doesn't go for the review. Was that pitching in line? That was the biggest question. Googly from Suyash. I think pitching outside leg. Maybe that could have been the discussion. So I think a good decision to not go for the review, but it was worth taking it. Still had 2 reviews left. Last ball of the over. And it's pulled down the ground by Prashant Veer towards long on and picks up another single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over from Suyash Sharma. And CSK are 165 for 6 after 15 overs. So Bhuvneshwar Kumar has been brought back into the attack for RCB. He still has 2 overs remaining. Krunal has 1 over left. Suyash has 1 over left. Jacob Duffy has 1 over left. 5 overs left. I think Bhuvneshwar Kumar will bowl 2 of them. Duffy might bowl 1 of them. And then maybe they can look at Krunal and Suyash if required. Prashant Veer is on strike. Here's Bhuvneshwar Kumar. 86 to get from the last 5 overs for CSK. And Prashant goes down the ground. Oh, brilliantly taken at covers. Absolutely brilliant from Patidar. Diving forward. Takes the catch. And the Prashant Veer is gone. And this partnership, which was providing some spark, has been broken by Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And CSK slide further. 7th wicket goes down for CSK. Got it high on the bat there, Prashant Veer. And a really good catch from Patidar there at covers. And RCB getting further and further closer to victory here. 7th wicket goes down. CSK running out of batters, running out of gas, running out of wickets in hand. Only 3 more wickets in hand for CSK. Prashant Veer is gone after a good knock of 43 from 29 balls. And CSK are now 165 for 7 after 15.1 overs. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and the CSK have lost their 7th wicket here. Jimmy Overton is the last recognized batter at the crease for CSK. 86 to get from 29 balls. Down to the tail enders now of CSK. And that was bound to happen because you cannot lose 3 wickets in the power play when you're chasing this kind of a total. Anshul Kamboj is the new batter to the crease. Another leading edge. Lands safely towards mid-off. And Anshul Kamboj gets off the mark with a single. Gives the strike back to Jimmy Overton. Jimmy Overton now 27 from just 11 deliveries. But he doesn't have any support from the other end. Third ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's gone over the top of the offside again. And that's in the gap again for 4. Jimmy Overton continues to fight the lone battle. Picks up another boundary, but still the required run rate is way too much for CSK, that is for sure. Three more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's flicked away again. It finds the gap again for another boundary. Jimmy Overton once again. Back-to-back boundaries. Still fighting, still finding the boundaries here, Jimmy Overton, but it's looking a little too much. Is there another no ball? Yes, there is. No ball, free hit. Goodness me. We have seen some no balls in this game already. So free hit delivery coming up. Overton on strike. That's full again. Smashes it down the ground to long off. Just a single of the free hits. That the RCB won't mind that at all. And Overton is off strike as well. Anshul Kamboj is back on strike. So RCB straight away winning 2 home matches at the start of IPL 2026. People used to troll RCB for their home record. How about winning 2 matches at home to start the season? That's flicked away again down the ground to long on. And Anshul Kamboj picks up another single. Runs have come from this over. 1 more delivery left. Jimmy Overton is back on strike. .36 from just 14 balls for Jimmy Overton. Last ball of the over. Full again, beautifully bowled. Overton hits it down the ground to long on for another single to finish the over. 13 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Prashant Veer. And CSK are now 178 for 7 after 16 overs. The 73 needed from the last 4 overs is looking impossible. Jimmy Overton, he needs to play a magical innings. Try and maybe score 20 runs of every over from here if CSK are to have any chance. But credit has to be given to RCB. Completely outplayed CSK. Outbatted CSK. 251 is never going to be easy to chase. Suyash Sharma back into the attack. Overton hits it high in the air. This could be the game. And that is the game. The last glimmer of a hope is also gone. Jacob Bethel takes the catch at long off. Jimmy Overton is gone. And that is it for CSK. RCB, although there's still 2 wickets in hand for CSK, but the batters, everyone have been dismissed now. That is for sure. Overton was the last hope if there was any. And he's just run out of gas there. Mistimed it completely. Jacob Bethel taking the catch at long off. Suyash Sharma gets the biggest wicket possible. Overton is gone after scoring 37 from 16 balls. And CSK are now 178 for 8 after 16.1 overs. So that is it now for CSK. Just 2 wickets in hand. Fully down to the tail now. I think Matt Henry might come in. He can swing his bat around. Oh, in fact, Noor Ahmed is the new batter to the crease for CSK. He can swing his bat around, but that's not going to be enough to win this match. But RCB, they're going to go 2 from 2 here in this tournament. And CSK are going to go winless after 3 matches for CSK. Not an ideal way to start their tournament, that is for sure. Second ball of the over coming up from Suyash. Noor Ahmed is on strike. And Noor hits it down the ground to long on and gets off the mark with a single. CSK just kept losing wickets. When you're chasing this kind of a target, when you're chasing 250 plus target, very, very important to keep your wickets in hand. But CSK didn't do that. They straight away lost their top 3 batters in the power play. And it was always going to be too much to do for the middle order. And in the end, they have just succumbed here. And Kamboj hits it high in the air as well. This is going to be another simple catch. Oh, put down! Oh, put down! Abhinandan Singh putting it down at point. But it doesn't matter anyways because the game is over almost for CSK. Could have finished it off quickly, probably try and bowl CSK out. Simplest of catches gone to ground, but it doesn't matter anyways. Single completed by Anshul Kamboj. Noor Ahmed is back on strike. This time a quicker ball on the stumps. Noor Ahmed defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Suyash Sharma. Just 2 runs from this over and the wicket of Jimmy Overton. Could have had 2 in this over, but the catch was put down. Always swing and a miss there again from Noor Ahmed. Another dot ball here from Suyash Sharma. The last ball of the over coming up. Oh, it's on the pads again, looking for the flick shot. Another dot ball to finish the over. Just 2 runs came from that over from Suyash Sharma, including the wicket of Jimmy Overton. And in a game where 430 runs have been scored, combining both innings, Suyash Sharma has just gone for 21 in his 4 overs, picking up the big wicket of Jimmy Overton. A superb spell from Suyash Sharma, and Chennai Super Kings are 180 for 8 after 17 overs. So 3 overs left, 71 to get for Chennai Super Kings. Bhuvneshwar Kumar into his last over. Oh, that's driven back. Did that go through the hands? I think it went through the hands, down to long off. And Anshul Kamboj picks up another single. But Tim David's knock today, what a knock it was. 70 from just 25 balls. Just tore apart the CSK attack towards the end of the first innings. Oh, inside edge from Noor towards short fine leg. Another dot ball from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. 4 more deliveries left in this over. What a performance once again from the defending champions, RCB. Well, he goes down the ground. Noor, has he got enough? Yes, he has. That's all the way for 6. Got one in the slot there from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And has dispatched that over long on. Noor Ahmed picks up a 6 here. Well, this time he sliced that down to deep extra covers. And Noor Ahmed picks up another single. Anshul Kamboj is back on strike. This time again, Kamboj hits it down the ground to long off. Just a single. So it's going to be 3 in a row at this venue against CSK for RCB. Ever since 2023, CSK haven't managed to defeat RCB at this venue. Oh, outside the off stump, goes for the uppercut. Is it too wide? They can't go for the review here. In fact, it is given as a wide, so Bhuvneshwar Kumar has to reload that one again. So last ball of the over coming up. Well, that's pulled in the air again from Noor Ahmed. Has he got enough though? No, the fielder takes the catch. Virat Kohli does at long on, takes the catch. And Bhuvneshwar Kumar picks up another. Noor Ahmed looking to pull it away. Couldn't get hold of it. Virat Kohli completing the catch. 9th wicket falls for CSK. And it's been that kind of day for CSK actually. Wickets tumbling down. Bhuvneshwar Kumar gets his 3rd wicket. He bowled it into the wicket there. Noor Ahmed looking for the big shot. And only managing to find the fielder at long on. So Noor Ahmed is also gone after scoring a runner ball 8. And CSK are now 190 for 9 after 18 overs. So Matt Henry is the last batter to the crease for CSK. Only one more wicket in hand. Jacob Duffy is going to be bowling the penultimate over. It's almost done for CSK here. Anshul Kamboj is on strike. Here's Jacob Duffy. Just 1 wicket in hand. Oh, Kamboj goes for the cut shot. I think it's a wide. Is it? Yes, it is. Given as a wide by the umpire. So Jacob Duffy has to reload that one again. A difficult catch made to look very simple there by Virat Kohli. That catch of Noor Ahmed. Oh, that's a top edge over the keeper. And that might run away for 4. Yes, it does. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounces. And into the boundary for 4. So Anshul Kamboj picks up his first boundary in this innings. They are nearing 200 here, CSK. At least try to reduce the margin of defeat here. This time it's a full delivery. Kamboj looking to flick it away, unable to make connection. Another dot ball from Jacob Duffy. The required run rate is 33.60 now. Nothing much you can do when you concede 250. Third ball of the over. Oh, that's a good Yorker. Kamboj hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Gives the strike back to Matt Henry. There's going to be 2 wins from 2 matches for the defending champions, Royal Challengers Bengaluru. What a start to the season for them. Defending champions for a reason. Oh, that's pulled down the ground by Henry. And 1 bounce. Long off, cuts it off. Henry gets off the mark with a single. And now even mathematically it's done for CSK. Required run rate has gone to 40.50. So mathematically also this game is done. Only all RCB need is to bowl 8 legal deliveries. 5th ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's pulled up in the air. Has he got enough on it though? Fielder coming underneath. Sails over for 6. Anshul Kamboj hitting a 6 here. 200 comes up for CSK. 200 comes up in 18.5 overs, but it is all too little too late at the moment for CSK. This time it's a brilliant Yorker again. Kamboj digs it out, leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. 14 runs came from that over from Jacob Duffy, and CSK are now 204 for 9 after 19 overs. So who is going to bowl the last over? It doesn't matter whoever bowls the last over, because this game is done. Mathematically also CSK cannot chase this. Only a question of can Chennai Super Kings reduce the margin of defeat. Because if it goes down to net run rate towards the back end of the tournament, but CSK haven't even started to win. Abhinandan Singh bowling the last over, full toss. Kamboj slices it towards point and picks up another single to start the over. Matt Henry is back on strike. Glum faces in the CSK dugout, and rightly so. Another disappointing performance from them. Second ball of the over coming up. It's full again. Henry hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Kamboj is back on strike. 4 more deliveries left in this innings. 4 more deliveries left in this match. Kamboj is on 18 from just 11 balls. Third ball of the over. Oh, that's pulled in the air. Oh, just eludes Abhinandan Singh. That could have been the game right there. But Kamboj picks up another single. So Matt Henry is back on strike. Oh, that's swung away by Henry. But the fielder is there, takes the catch, and that is it. Game over. Chennai Super Kings have been bowled out for 207. I thought for a moment Matt Henry had hit it well, but he found that fielder at deep mid wicket. Phil Salt completes the catch. And the demolition job has been completed by RCB. 207 all out, the Chennai Super Kings. Abhinandan Singh finishes it off. And RCB go 2 from 2 at the start of Tata IPL 2026, and Chennai Super Kings still remaining winless after their first 3 matches. It's a disappointing start for the 5-time champions Chennai Super Kings. But a terrific start for the defending champions RCB. Absolutely clinical, completely dominating this game. They lost the toss, they were put into bat, and my goodness, did RCB produce a carnage with the bat. 250 runs on the board. Tim David scoring 70 from just 25 balls. And in reply, CSK were never in this run chase actually. They lost 3 early wickets. Their top 3 couldn't make a contribution today. Sarfaraz Khan scored a half century, but even he got out at the wrong time. And there were small contributions from Prashant Veer and Jimmy Overton as well. But all in vain actually, because they were always behind the 8 ball. They were never in this run chase. And in the end, a comprehensive win for RCB here. They're completely dominating the Chennai Super Kings. It's 3 in a row now for RCB at this venue against CSK. They won it in 2024, they won it in 2025, and now they have again won it here in 2026 at the Chinnaswamy Stadium. And all 3 times while defending totals. That is the hardest thing to do at Chinnaswamy Stadium. But they have defended totals successfully against Chennai Super Kings. And that is what makes it all the more special. As far as CSK are concerned, they need to first go back to the drawing board and they need to first look at what are their bowling options. They need to do something about their bowling, because if this continues this way, then I'm afraid to say CSK might finish at the bottom of the table once again, because with this bowling attack, if they are going to keep on bleeding runs like this, that is not a good sign at all. Even their best bowler Noor Ahmed hasn't made an impact so far in this tournament, and that is really hurting the Chennai Super Kings. But as far as RCB are concerned, the defending champions, they have started this tournament on a dominant way. They chased down 202 against SRH in just 15.4 overs, and now they have won this match here against CSK by 43 runs. That is a big win against a 5-time champion team, and they have done it in style here, RCB. So plenty of concerns for CSK, no doubt about that. Look at their batting here. Sanju Samson, apart from those 3 knocks in the Men's T20 World Cup 2026, before that and after that, Sanju Samson hasn't made a big impact in his career, and he needs to work on that. Ruturaj Gaikwad, again, I am not able to perform today. Ayush Matre, he performed well in the previous game, but not able to contribute today. But Sarfaraz Khan really impressed actually. 50 from 25 balls with 8 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 200. But it was very important for him to stay longer at the crease, because the more number of wickets you lose in a run chase like this, the more tough it will become. And Sarfaraz Khan got out at the wrong time. Karthik Sharma came in as the impact player, unfortunately couldn't make a big impact. Shivam Dube tried, but it was too much for him as well. He has just 18 from 13 balls for Shivam Dube. Prashant Veer played really well, but even he ate up a lot of deliveries at the crease. 43 from 29 balls in a run chase like this is not going to help. A 43 from 29 balls in a run chase like this is not going to help from Prashant Veer. And Jimmy Overton also tried his best, 37 from 16 balls, but it was always too much to do for CSK. And in the end, RCB getting over the line and winning this game. RCB's bowlers were clinical. Jacob Duffy, very expensive today, but 2 for 58 in his 4 overs. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, 3 for 41 in his 4 overs as well. Abhinandan Singh, 2 for 30 in his 3.4 overs. Krunal Pandya, 2 for 36 in his 3 overs. Suyash Sharma, what a bowler. What a spell he bowled. In a match where, close to 457 runs have been scored in this game. Not close to 457. 457 runs have been scored in this game. And in that kind of a game, Suyash Sharma has bowled the most economical spell. 1 for 21 in his 4 overs at an economy of 5.25. So, brilliant from Suyash Sharma. He has made the real impact as the impact player today. And Romario Shepherd bowled only 1 over, conceded 19 runs, didn't pick up any wickets. So RCB winning this match by 43 runs, and they go 2 from 2 in this tournament, looking really good for the rest of the tournament. As far as CSK are concerned, They really need to go and reflect on what is going on in this season before it's too late. CSK need to pick up their socks and come back strongly, because 3 losses from 3 games, and all the losses coming, I mean, they have been completely outplayed in all the 3 games, CSK. The first game, CSK couldn't get enough runs on the board against Rajasthan Royals and they lost one-sidedly. Second game, Punjab Kings chasing down 211. Very, very easily they chased it down at Chepauk. And now RCB here scoring 250 and defending it in style. So definitely problems, plenty of problems for CSK looking forward. They need to find a way to win a match in this IPL season. Otherwise, this season also is looking very, very glum as far as CSK are concerned. But RCB will celebrate the defending champions, playing like defending champions, playing like champions. And they have picked up back-to-back wins to start their campaign. And RCB will be full of confidence going forward in this tournament. So we'll be back again to cover the future matches of Tata IPL 2026. So until we come back again, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care guys, cheers and good night.
Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.